Chicago Bears head coach Matt Eberflus has continued to add to his staff after becoming the head coach of the Chicago Bears. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. I'm here to talk about Matt Eberflus and the coaches he's bringing along with him to the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, hit that big red subscribe button, follow me on all my social media platforms, and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. I promise you are not going to regret it. Hit that button now. Let's get into it. All right, so here we go. Matt Eberflus has already started to assemble his staff, and he's bringing two coaches over from his former team, the Colts. And those guys are the following. He's bringing over the linebackers coach, Dave Borgonzi, and the cornerbacks coach, James Rowe. Now, Dave Borgonzi, let's talk about him real quickly here. He played a big part in Darius Leonard turning into a stud that he is today. So, obviously, this is good for the Bears, and especially for Roquan Smith, who is already a stud himself. But, hey, you can always get better, right? So, you like that. So, he looks to be a solid guy. He's could be huge for Roquan Smith, like I mentioned, and Indy's defense, very solid, if you will. And then James Rowe, cornerbacks coach for the Colts. He joined the Colts last season, but he does have a ton of experience. And the Colts secondary was okay, decent, 16th according to PFF in terms of secondary rankings across all 32 teams. The Bears were 23rd. We know the secondary was a weakness that needs to improve this offseason and going into next season. So James Rowe looks to be a solid cornerbacks coach, and he brought him over from the Colts. That is Matt Eberflus. Now, I say that all to say this. I'm glad Matt Eberflus obviously is assembling his roster. He needs to do so, his staff, all the people around him. I will also say none of this matters if he doesn't get the OC position right. None of it. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's true here, folks. And I made a video about Luke Getsy, who's apparently the guy who's being offered the job already. You got to get the OC position right. Doesn't matter how good this defense is, Matt. If the offense is not at a respectable level, it's going to be for no reason. It's going to be like nothing for you. Yeah, like you're going to get fired in 3-4 years or earlier than that. So again, I don't mean to sound harsh, but that's the reality of the situation. He can assemble his staff, and I'm sure he's going to continue to do so and pull from the Colts side of things here. But it's all about the OC. It's all about the OC at this point. And like I said, I hope the OC pans out. But overall, folks, looking at, the linebackers coach and the quarterbacks coach, I'm sure they're solid. But we know where the real news is going to be. If Luke Getsy takes that job, I don't know if it's been confirmed yet or if it's somebody else. Matt Eberflus' biggest decision is not going to be this. It's going to be who he hires as OC. Still, nice to see him assemble his staff. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below as always.